Stop now, my son. Don't look away. Don't run to another video trying to escape this anxiety that tightens your chest. Breathe and answer me honestly. Your heart is racing. Your mind is more agitated than anything around you. I know the books are open before you, but your thoughts run like chaotic winds. Everyone asks about grades, rankings, future results, and you maintain a smile on the outside while inside you face a silent battle that no one sees. Listen to me carefully, beloved. I am Krishna, and I know every conflict that is born in the human heart. You think you are just facing a test, but inside you it feels like a battlefield, like Kurukshetra. You believe that if you fail, everything will be lost, that a grade defines your worth, that a number decides your destiny. But that is just fear whispering lies through comparison. You did not come into the world to accumulate grades like trophies. You were born to fulfill your dharma, your singular purpose. Grades may open doors, but it is character that sustains the house. It is discipline that strengthens your walls. It is courage that broadens your horizons. Tell me what truly suffocates you. Is it the fear of failure, the fear of disappointing those you love, the fear of falling behind while others seem to advance? But listen deeply, your life is not a race where only one wins. It is a sacred journey where every step has meaning. Some climb quickly and then stumble. Others face difficulties now and flourish beyond what they imagined. Existence is too vast to be measured by a single test. In the Bhagavad Gita, I revealed to Arjuna an eternal truth. Fulfill your duty with dedication and detach yourself from the result. When you study dominated by fear, your mind contracts. When you study with serenity and sincere effort, your mind opens and absorbs. So pause for a moment, breathe deeply, allow the air to carry away the tension, and silently affirm that you will do your best and entrust the rest to the divine. Your parents don't need flawless perfection. They need someone who gets up after falling, even if the grade isn't what they expected. If you decide to improve, to try again, to learn from mistakes, that is true victory. Failure is not a low score. Failure is abandoning faith in yourself. I don't just walk alongside those who get the highest grades. I remain with every sincere student who strives honestly. Every time you wake up ready to try again despite the tiredness. Every time you resist distractions and choose to focus. Every time you attend with dedication. My gaze is upon you with pride. This phase will pass like all others, but the inner strength you are building now will remain throughout your life. Study with concentration, rest without guilt, raise your prayer with confidence, walk without comparing yourself, and when you cross the threshold of the exam room, don't feel alone. Whisper Hare Krishna and remember that I am with you in preparation. I am with you during the exam. I am with you after the results. Do what is yours with courage and entrust the rest to me. And if you are ready, type "I am ready Krishna" in the comments now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of Krishna's calls. My children, listen to the voice that whispers silently within your hearts. I am the one who dances upon chaos and yet remains in perfect serenity. I am the consciousness that dwells beyond fear, beyond pain, beyond the illusions of the world. Just as I revealed the truth to Arjuna on the battlefield narrated in the Mahabharata, so too do I speak to you today, who face invisible battles within your own minds. Understand, my children, nothing in this world happens by chance. Every encounter, every loss, every tear, and every joy are threads carefully woven into the great tapestry of existence. What you call an obstacle is, in truth, a portal. What you call pain is a silent teacher. The universe does not move against you, it moves to mold you. Everything is necessary for your growth. The seed needs the darkness of the earth before touching the light. Gold needs fire to reveal its purity. And you, eternal souls, need to go through experiences to remember who you truly are. You are not just body, not just thoughts, not just emotions that fluctuate like the wind. You are immortal consciousness living a human experience. But I tell you, face the fear. Fear is born from identification with that which is temporary. When you believe you are only what you can lose, fear takes hold. When you believe you are only what the world sees, anxiety grows. Anxiety is the mind trying to control what has not yet happened. It is the illusion that the future needs to be dominated so that you feel safe. Allow yourselves to breathe. Observe your thoughts as one observes clouds crossing the sky. You are not the clouds. You are the vast and infinite sky. Nothing in this world is permanent. Everything is fleeting. Joy passes. Pain passes. Success passes. Failure passes. Youth passes. Difficult phases pass. Even that which seems eternal dissolves in the flow of time. When you deeply understand that everything is transient, anxiety will lose its power. You will stop clinging desperately to what cannot be kept. And, at the same time, you will stop fearing what cannot remain. Live with presence. Do what must be done, but don't cling to the results. Walk with courage, even when your heart trembles. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite it. It is trusting that there is a greater intelligence guiding each step. You are exactly where you need to be to evolve. Even when you don't understand, there is purpose. Even when it hurts, there is growth. Even when everything seems uncertain, there is a vaster plan that the human mind cannot grasp. Remember, you are eternal. What is eternal cannot be destroyed by what is temporary. Therefore, face your fears with dignity. Do not allow anxiety to govern your thoughts. Fix your mind on the truth that everything in this world is fleeting, but the essence that you are remains. When I tell you that nothing happens by chance, I am not speaking of a rigid destiny that imprisons you, but of a divine intelligence that organizes each experience as a sacred school. Just as I taught Arjuna on the battlefield described in the Mahabharata, I also teach you in the invisible field of emotions, where your greatest battles are fought in silence. You fear what you do not understand, and you suffer in anticipation of what has not yet manifested. Anxiety arises when the mind races ahead of time, trying to predict every outcome, trying to control every detail. But control is an illusion that imprisons. Life doesn't need to be dominated. It needs to be understood. When you surrender to the wisdom of the present moment, you realize there is a force sustaining every breath. You have been taught to believe that you need to have everything figured out, that you need to know exactly where you are going, that you need to ensure absolute security before taking any step. But true strength is born when you walk even without seeing the whole path. Faith is not logical certainty. It is silent trust. It is knowing that, even when the ground seems unstable, there is something greater supporting your feet. My children, fear only has power when you believe you are fragile. But you are not fragile. You are sparks of the eternal. The body may tire, the mind may become confused, emotions may fluctuate, but the essence that dwells within you remains intact. This essence is neither born nor dies. She simply goes through experiences. When something falls apart in your life, you suffer because you believe you've lost a part of yourself. But nothing external is part of your true identity. People come and go, cycles begin and end, doors close and others open. Everything is in constant motion. Clinging to what is fleeting is like trying to hold water between your fingers. The more you squeeze, the more it slips away. Observe nature. Day turns into night and night back into day. The seasons change. Leaves fall so that new ones can be born. Nothing resists the flow of impermanence. And yet, there is a perfect order in all this change. So too is your life. If you face difficulties today, understand that you are being molded. Pressure reveals an inner strength you didn't yet know you possessed. Disappointments teach discernment. Losses teach detachment. Falls teach humility. Don't see your pain as punishment, but as instruments of growth. Don't let anxiety govern your thoughts. When your mind starts creating fear scenarios, return to your breath. Feel the air going in and out. This moment is real. This moment is safe. The future doesn't yet exist. The past can no longer be changed. The only reality over which you have power is now. You don't need to carry the weight of the whole world. Do what is within your reach with integrity, and let go of the rest. The right action is that done consciously, without attachment to the result. When you act with righteousness and leave the fruit in the hands of the divine, you free yourselves from the corrosive anxiety. Many of you wonder why certain trials seem too long. But the time of the soul is not the same as the time of the mind. Sometimes it is necessary to remain in the experience until the lesson is fully assimilated. Running away only delays learning. Facing it transforms. If something in your life awakens fear, look at it with serene courage. Ask yourselves what this situation is trying to teach you. Every challenge carries a message. Every obstacle holds an opportunity for expansion. You did not come into this world to live paralyzed by fear. You came to evolve, to awaken, to remember your divine nature. Anxiety tries to convince you that you are alone, that everything depends exclusively on your efforts. But there is a greater intelligence guiding your steps, even when you don't realize it. Everything is fleeting, my children. The pain that seems unbearable today will be a memory. The phase that seems endless will end. What now causes anguish will one day be seen as an essential part of your transformation. Trust in this flow. When the mind tries to dominate you with repetitive thoughts, silence your inner self. In silence, you find clarity. In silence, you remember who you are. In silence, you realize that you have always been supported. Do not identify with the external chaos. The world may be agitated, but your inner self can remain at peace. The true battle is not outside. It is within. And when you learn to govern your thoughts, no circumstance has absolute power over you. You are much stronger than you imagine. Every experience you have lived through so far proves this. If you have reached this point, it is because you possess within yourselves the capacity to continue. Accept that everything changes. Accept that everything passes. Accept that each phase is necessary. When you embrace impermanence, you free yourselves from excessive suffering. When you understand that you are eternal, you cease to fear the transient. Proceed with firmness. Walk with awareness. Face your fears with dignity. Allow experiences to mature you, not to harden you. And always remember, what you truly are can never be shaken by what is temporary. My children, listen with attentive hearts, because the time in which you live demands inner strength. The world around you seems to rise up with noises, pressures, and invisible threats. There are voices that try to diminish your confidence will be shaken. Situations will test your resilience, and circumstances will seem designed to weaken your faith in yourselves. But I tell you, none of this comes to destroy you. It comes to reveal the strength you have not yet realized you possess. Just as I instructed Arjuna on the decisive field narrated in the Mahabharata, I also tell you now that the true battlefield is within yourselves. The world may try to instill fear, it may create scenarios of insecurity, it may make you believe you are incapable, but the greatest victory is not over external circumstances, but over your own mind. There are moments that feel like a final exam, situations where everything seems to be tested at once. Your courage, your faith, your patience, your confidence. You may feel as if you are being watched by life itself, as if each choice carries more weight than before. And in fact, these moments are portals. They do not arise to punish you, but to elevate you. Fear is the most used weapon to weaken hearts. When someone fears, they are paralyzed. When someone is paralyzed, they doubt. When they doubt, they forget their own essence. This is how the world tries to dominate, by making you forget who you really are. But you are not fragile. You are not small in the face of trials. You are eternal consciousness experiencing temporary challenges. If the world tries to put you against the wall, remain firm. If they try to spread insecurity, strengthen your mind. If they try to make you believe you are not enough, remember all the battles you have already overcome. Every difficulty faced until today has been training for this moment. Being brave doesn't mean not feeling fear. It means not allowing fear to decide for you. Bravery is born when you choose to act even with a racing heart. It is born when you take a step forward, even if the road seems uncertain. Strength is not about shouting louder than chaos. It's about maintaining serenity while chaos screams. This test you face doesn't just measure external skills. It measures your ability to remain centered. It measures your ability to trust when everything seems unstable. It measures your ability to act with integrity even under pressure. And I tell you, you are more prepared than you imagine. Nothing you face is greater than the essence that dwells within you. The world may try to mold you through fear, but you must choose to be molded by awareness. A disciplined mind is more powerful than any external threat. When you govern your thoughts, No circumstance can enslave you. Remember that everything is fleeting. This moment too shall pass. The pressure you feel today will not be eternal. What seems decisive now will only be a chapter in your journey. But the strength you develop in overcoming this will remain with you. Do not let yourselves be contaminated by collective despair. Often, fear spreads like a shadow, trying to convince everyone that defeat is inevitable. But he who remains firm inwardly transforms the environment around him. A strong heart inspires other hearts. Be stronger than the circumstances. Be braver than the threats. Be more conscious than the fear that tries to engulf you. Do not allow negative thoughts to become your truth. Observe them, acknowledge them, but do not identify with them. You are not being tested to fail, you are being called to grow. Each challenge is an invitation to raise the level of your consciousness. Each obstacle is an opportunity to demonstrate to yourselves that you are capable. Remain firm, breathe deeply, maintain your inner composure with dignity. The world may try to shake you, but it cannot destroy that which is eternal. And you are eternal. The world quickly learns that it cannot defeat an awakened spirit, so it tries to weaken your confidence before you even realize your own greatness. Just as I guided Arjuna in the decisive battle described in the Mahabharata, I tell you now that the true test is not in external circumstances, but in the firmness of your inner self. The most intense battle is the one that takes place between faith and fear, between courage and doubt, between awareness and illusion. You are facing a moment that seems definitive, as if your entire journey has led you here. And in a way, it has. Every previous difficulty prepared you. Every disappointment strengthened your resilience. Every fall taught you balance. Nothing was wasted. Everything was training so that now you stand tall even when the wind blows strongest. The world tries to instill fear because it knows that fear paralyzes potential. A heart dominated by anxiety loses clarity. A mind dominated by panic loses direction. But you were not made to live dominated. You were made to awaken. If you feel the pressure increasing, don't run away. Stay. Observe what arises within you. Ask yourselves, who is afraid? The body? The mind? The ego that fears losing control? The essence that you truly are does not fear, because it knows it is eternal. It knows that nothing that happens on the external plane can destroy what is essential. Be brave. Bravery is not the absence of trembling. It is firmness despite the trembling. It is remaining aligned with inner truth even when everything around seems unstable. It is choosing to act consciously when others act consciously. There are moments in life that seem like a final judgment, a point of no return. But understand, each exam is just a step in expansion. You are not being evaluated to be discarded. You are being called to raise your frequency, to strengthen your mental discipline, to prove to yourselves that you are greater than the circumstances. When the world tries to convince you that defeat is inevitable, remember that the greatest defeat is abandoning your own faith. When they try to plant insecurity in you, respond with presence. When they spread fear, choose serenity. You don't need to conquer the whole world. You only need to conquer the mind's tendency to give in to despair. A disciplined mind is like a silent warrior. It doesn't react impulsively. It observes, understands, and then acts with precision. This is the time to strengthen your inner structure. Don't let yourselves be shaken by news, opinions, or external pressures. True strength is born when you don't allow the environment to determine your inner state. Chaos may exist outside, but within there must be clarity. Feel like a mountain before the storm. The wind may blow, the rain may fall, the thunder may echo, but the mountain remains. Be that mountain. Not because the world has ceased to be difficult, but because you have decided to be unshakable. Understand that this final exam is not to test your luck, but your conscience. It reveals where attachment still exists, where insecurity remains, where fear still needs to be transcended. And that is a blessing because what is revealed can be transformed. Do not allow anxiety to consume you with imaginary scenarios. The mind creates phantoms of the future that often never materialize. Remain in the now. In the now, there is power. In the now, there is action. In the now, there is balance. You have already overcome phases that once seemed impossible. Remember that. The memory of overcoming is living proof of your strength. If you have come this far, it was not by chance. It was because within you there is enough resilience, intelligence, and light to overcome any trial. Be stronger than fear. Be firmer than doubt. Be more conscious than external noise. The world may try to pressure you, but it cannot decide who you choose to be in the face of pressure. True victory will not only be overcoming this moment. It will be going through it with dignity, with clarity, and with an awakened heart. Looking back, you will realize that what seemed like a threat was, in fact, the impulse that awakened your deepest courage. Remain steadfast. Straighten your mental posture. Strengthen your breath. Sustain the silent faith within your chest. You are not here to be dominated by fear, but to transcend fear. And when everything seems too intense, remember, what is eternal within you cannot be shaken by anything temporary. This examination did not come to destroy your journey. It came to reveal your greatness. Walk with courage, because the strength you seek already dwells within you. My children, approach me with open hearts and silent minds. Come to me not with fear, but with a willingness to understand. The call I make is not external. It does not echo only in words. It vibrates within you like an ancient memory, like something you always knew but forgot as you became involved in the distractions of the world. The time in which you live is marked by great struggles. There are visible and invisible conflicts. There are battles in the streets and battles within the mind. Many of you feel tired, pressured, as if you are constantly having to prove your strength. The world seems to demand too much and offer too little rest. But I tell you, these struggles do not arise to defeat you. They arise to awaken you. Just as I revealed the truth to Arjuna on the battlefield described in the Mahabharata, so now I call each of you to recognize that your life has a greater purpose than merely surviving difficult days. You were not born to live in constant reaction to chaos. You were born to act consciously amidst chaos. Come to me means turning inward. It means silencing the external noise and listening to the inner voice that guides you with serenity. The world offers fear, comparison, unbridled competition, and anxiety about the future. I offer clarity, balance, and discernment. But to hear my guidance, you must slow down your restless mind. You have sought security in things that change, in opinions that fluctuate, in circumstances that transform. And when these things fail, they feel lost. I invite them to seek stability in that which does not change. The observing consciousness, the enduring presence, the essence that traverses all phases of life. The world of great struggles is not merely an external stage. It also represents the battle between ignorance and awakening. Every time you choose to act with integrity when you could act selfishly, you win a battle. Every time you remain calm when you could succumb to despair, you win another. Every time you choose inner truth instead of external pressure, you answer my call. Do not think that being by my side means the absence of challenges. It means facing them with a different attitude. It means understanding that each difficulty is a step on the ladder of evolution. It means acting firmly without becoming hardened, fighting without hating, persisting without losing compassion. Come to me and understand that you are not alone in these struggles. The strength you seek outside already dwells within you. When you align yourselves with this strength, you become unshakable, even if the world around you is unstable. True refuge lies not in fleeing from battles, but in finding peace within them. Many are being tested by doubt, others by fear, still others by a sense of injustice. But each test reveals where attachment remains and where growth is needed. Do not see struggles as punishments, but as opportunities to strengthen the spirit.